Our intel guys have broken the Japanese communications code, and we finally have the chance to do something real about it. A Japanese amphibious assault is on its way towards Port Moresby. The fall of Port Moresby and the rest of New Guinea would provide the Japs with a platform ideally placed for an offensive towards New Caledonia, Fiji, and Samoa, which would cut our supply lines between Hawaii, Panama, and Australia. It would also strengthen the line of defense for their newly acquired oil source. Since we stopped them to the north on the mountain line, Japan's only choice is to approach through Coral Sea for the attack. Our intelligence predicts that invasion forces would be escorted by at least 2 fleet carriers. To counter their intentions, we have ordered the only 2 battle-ready carriers we have at the moment to take position off the New Hebrides. With help from land-based air power, we might match the Japanese attack and turn the tables on them. To support this operation, our submarines will patrol the area between New Britain and Bougainville. They will provide advanced scouting to the US task force and may get to take a shot at a Japanese flat top.
Finally, I have received my letter. The letter, the one every aspiring sub-commander awaits and hopes for. One's own command. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. At the base in the middle of nowhere, somewhere Brisbane, Australia, wherever that is. I'm told it's going to be an important base for Pacific Theatre, but they don't even have any other posts there than the old S-class, so I very much doubt it. On the other hand, it's pretty close to where the action with the Japanese is right now, so hopefully I'll get to see some pretty soon. Hello and welcome to Brisbane, Australia, which of course is not in the middle of nowhere, but I couldn't resist. Brisbane's actually quite a nice town, or city. I'm going to start a new Silent Hunter 4 career, playing in this area of Brisbane, Solomons, Bismarck Sea and so on. What I'm hoping for is it's time in early 1942, so it's not far from the Battle of Solomons, and hopefully we'll see some action there. At the same time, I might be playing a War on the Sea, the Tokyo Express campaign, so it might tie in nicely. We'll see. Some things first on options. I'm going for a realism. The only thing that I will untick is no map contact updates. I'll keep those. It just makes it very slightly easier, but otherwise everything's there. I won't have any event camera or external view, but I will save everything with a replay, so any external views that you see are taken after the action. It's a very nice feature that the game has. Wish more games had it, but it's not great, but it's workable. So we'll keep that. It's been about more than 10 years since I played this game for the last time, so I'm still getting my way around the controls and how to do things and so on. So if you do have any comments, suggestions, advice or anything like that, please do leave them in comments, and I will be quite grateful to read them. I might use them, might not use them, but well, at least I will see. So that's pretty much it to start with, and let us go to our first patrol. Okay, so we have a patrol area here, just sort of northeast of New Guinea and west of Rabaul. This is actually a very good area. We should see a lot of traffic. This sort of identifies where the traffic should be coming from, Palau and Truk. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think we will be in a good spot to see some hot action. Let us move. I'm going to start outside of the harbor, because literally I don't trust myself with controls yet enough to get out of the harbor. Maybe next mission we will start from the harbor and leave from there. So here we are outside of Brisbane Harbour, just east of Brisbane. I am going to plot a course to Rabaul and basically through New Britain, go here and into Bismarck Sea. Should I encounter anything interesting on the way, I will let you know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you again once we are in our patrol area. We are just northeast of Rabaul. When we have received a message about this Japanese task force which is heading east, it looks like a big task force we are going to intercept. What I'm going to do is, instead of trying to intercept it on its course here, I'm going to patrol here just north of Rabaul, because it's very likely they're heading to Rabaul. If they're heading to St. George Channel, we might be able to catch them there as well. So I'm going to park myself here and wait, and I'll get back to you when I see something. Here we are north of Rabaul, waiting for the convoy, hopefully coming in from the west. Somewhere here we are keeping watch. Yeah, right, you do. No planes, but we are keeping watch, because hopefully in not too distant future a task force will appear there and we will see what we have got.
Ship spotted. Bearing 7-4. Long range.
7-4. Yeah, we can see it, and it's something very big. Very big. Okay, periscope that.
Yes, sir. Periscope that.
Dive. Alright, one plane's dive, 15 degrees. Plane's dive, 15 degrees,
We are going to have a look at where are they going. So we can ready ourselves. I'm going to use the Dick O'Kane method, because that's two reasons. By the looks of it, we are going to be fairly close to the convoy, which is good because we do want to be very close to the convoy. The second thing is that we do want to be what's the word? It's basically easier, and because I haven't played the game for so long, this is something which I think is going to work better for us. Okay, let's prepare. So I'm going to assume they are running at 15 knots, because that's what we were told the convoy speed was. Send it to this. They are coming from our starboard side, 10 degrees. Yeah. And distance infinite, the cocaine. Yeah. It looked like something very big. So let's have a look. Draft 36, 30, 30, 31, 31, 29. I am going to put the torpedoes. Position keeper is off, which is good. Torpedo settings. I'm going to set it on influence. Well, I know it's tricky. We are opening all the tubes. I am going to get them run at about 32 feet. 33 feet. 30. Let's get 35 feet. Good compromise as any. Influence 35. I know the influence thing works not great, but we'll see. Good. Maybe about 60-70 degrees, something like that. Let us see where they are. Ah, here they are. Do we have them on our map? Not yet. And we need to turn slightly to our left.
Yes, sir.
So that we have
3, 4
degrees to port.
same degrees difference on both sides. Probably want to then go slightly.
Sonar warship closing. Bearing.
Hey. Good. So we want to have what's 13, 15, 15. Yeah, that's about right. And
Rudder 0.
it doesn't feel right. 20 degrees. It's 25. Yeah, we need to go slightly further.
Rudder 3, 5. Ahead slow.
3, 5 degrees to port.
Then 20.
Yes, sir.
I think this is about it. Let me check. We are slightly off, but it doesn't matter, and I want to go slightly further because this is too close, I think. Yeah, it's about 700 yards. We need to be about 800 yards out for our torpedoes to be armable. It's too far. That's about here, so we need to be about here. And I think we are 36 degrees here. 360 minus 36 is 224. We still need to turn a bit more. Zero. Midship. We are. Yep. Let's have a look. Once more. Here they are. Let's check on the... Yeah, we've got the line pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. This is the good thing on the cocaine method, that you can get things actually fairly wrong and it will still work. Okay, our third contact is what we want to shoot at. Okay, let's go down. Get everyone on battle stations. Rig for silent running. We have done that already. See, tells how I remember these things or don't.
Warship, closing, bearing, 8-7, long range.
Okay, and now we wait.
Bearing,
Okay.
8-5, long range.
The first two ships passed. This, I believe, is the contact we want to shoot at. When it gets to about 30 degrees here, I will get the scope up, because basically that's the engine. So we want to fire at the back of the ship, but not too late. 25 degrees, that would have been too late already. 40 degrees. One more jump and we are going up with the scope. We don't want to go with the scope too early. Okay, I'm going to up with the scope because we don't want to miss it either. Okay, she is too far yet. She is too far. Give it a few seconds. Down. I think this is going to be right, unless we are too late already. Did I show you? Good. Dive. And they've spotted us. Oh, we need to dive a bit faster then. It's gonna be fun. Let's see what we get with the torpedoes. The ship is here, or was at the time. Could be. Impact. Yes. Yes. 2. That was a good one. All torpedoes hit. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now all we have to do is survive. But we are doing well so far. We are doing well. Even our influence detonators, couldn't remember, worked, which is great. Which is just great. Thermal layer. Thermal layer. Yes. Let's go down. Let's go down to 180. Our crush depth, if I remember right, is about 200 feet. And she is not moving, which is great. He is still staying here. Let's us mark a position so we can see whether she is or isn't moving. And let's go slightly faster.
Ahead's dead.
We are outside of our shallow depth gauge. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, S-18, not a big ship. Not a big ship. We don't need this stuff anymore. All we need is this Mark 1, but she is moving. Looks like we might not have crippled her. It's going to be a pity. Let's turn left a bit. If this is her, we want to go here. This way. But so far I haven't sort of heard any depth charging or anything. Of course, that doesn't mean that there is not going to be any. We'll see. We have a layer, which is really always good. So
Degrees to start.
okay, I'm going to speed this up a bit, and I will get you back in when we have something interesting. We have successfully escaped, but it looks like it is damaged and it's crippled here. I think it's what the battleship is. So I'm going to try and attack it again. I have reloaded my torpedoes. And I'm going to move here on the interception course. I'm just going to check that it is indeed the it was 320. Yeah, here it is. So here it is. It's burning at the bow, which is a bit. Yeah. Well, okay. We were aiming at the aft, and well, looks like we've hit the bow. Okay. Never mind. That's fine. We will have to aim for the bow when we do our next intercept. So I'm going to plot an intercept course. Looks like it's going this way. This appears to be another destroyer. So I'm going to plot the intercept course, as I said, and once I'm on the station where I can ambush, I will get you in again. We are in position, and here is the target. She is burning up front, even though we aimed at the aft of the ship. We aimed here, because that's where I think the identification book indicated she's more vulnerable. But now, given that we've hit front, we would like to hit front as well. But she's moving, as you can see, very slow. So I actually put her speed as 0. We will see how that goes, because that means that we will basically shoot right exactly sort of straight on, meaning that we should be hitting somewhere here-ish. Yeah, well, you can see I've done a lot of drawing, because she has changed course a few times. Not zigzagging really, but just changed the course a bit. If you would like me to, in future episodes, to include all of that, I'm happy to, but it means that the episodes might be quite long when if we get an attack. So up to you, really. Let me know. I'm happy to do either. Okay, we want to scope up and let's see where we are. All torpedoes have been set to, again, to 35 degrees. 35 feet influencer. I don't think actually that Mark 10s had an influencer detonator, magnetic influence detonator. But you know, I'm going to check after the episode, and if they don't, I won't use it anymore. I thought that it sort of had a correct. For example, you can't set it on the fast speed, which it didn't have. It had just one speed. But we'll see. Anyway, let us open the tubes. I am, again, in the interest of how really slow it is. I am going to aim the torpedoes at the bridge, or even slightly behind the bridge. You can see now the bow is now at 340, and it's taking it quite a long time to get to the bow to 350. And we are not that far. The torpedoes at about 1,000 yards, I don't know, they have running times, so 20-30 seconds, I can't remember. I would have to calculate that, and don't want to at the moment. So I want to be hitting, ideally I want to be hitting in the bow, but I'm going to fire at the bridge to be sure of some hits. Probably just behind the bridge, actually. We are not at perfect 90 degrees angle by the looks of it. Okay, torpedo 1 off. Torpedo 2. And we'll send the third torpedo when we hit the turret. And the next turret is going to be the next torpedo. And you can see, yeah, we are at 0 degrees now. And we can see the torpedo tracks. Let's see how well this will go. Okay, we've got one impact right on the bow. Second impact. See, if I was aiming any further here, I would have missed for sure. I still might have missed with something. 3. What about the last one? Yes, we got all 4 of them. Excellent. So now question is, what will it do to this poor ship? Well, we saw what it does. Why? That was a nice explosion. It came from here, which I'm a bit surprised with. But we had an explosion. Well, hopefully, I know I can hear still some explosions. So hopefully, he will go down. And if not, we are reloading torpedoes. Indeed, she is going down. Indeed, she is going down. Yay! I'm actually going to do something here. Which is I'm going to have a closer look in person. But see, if I was aiming the torpedoes at the turrets and so on, I would have never hit them because the first one hit the bow. Yeah. Okay, oxygen reserve at 100%. Cool. Here we are.
Degrees to port.
We shall have a look. And she is going down. Excellent. Oh, so we've bagged our first ship, which happens to be a battleship, and it happens to be a lot of released crew, and it also happens to be the first engagement on the first patrol. If you told me a couple of hours back when I was going to start this campaign, I wouldn't have thought, yeah. No, I would have said, no, wait. Okay, here is a... Oh. Go down. Quickly, please.
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
And we are going to head to our
Fence in the queue. Alright, all planes dive, 15 degrees. Planes dive, 15 degrees, huh? Yes, sir.
patrol area now. Might have been a mistake to get this out. Speed medium, he's might want to go for silent running,
Yes, sir.
just in case, and hit the...
New depth.
We know there is a
New depth. 1-6.
layer here,
Yes, sir.
so we are going to hit that layer.
6-0.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go faster, even
Yes,
though
sir.
silent running you should really go really slow, but
Current depth.
yeah,
6,
we'll see.
0.
so now we need to get out of here. This destroyer is making it slightly harder,
0.
but I don't think we should have any issues.
Depth. 1, 0,
I
0.
will then, once we've successfully away and surfaced, recharging the batteries and everything,
Current depth. 1.
I'm going to end the episode there, and the next episode will then probably start in our patrol area. Well, let's hope it's as interesting as this one.
Current depth. 1, 4, 0.
Passing thermal layer.
Yeah, we are on thermals,
Yes, sir.
which is
New
good.
depth. 1, 6, 1.
Okay, let us track the nearest warship.
1, 6, 1.
Yes, sir. Sweeping. Warship closing. Bearing 6, 8.
Increasing speed. Okay,
Warship bearing 6, 9. Closing.
medium speed, that's okay. If she was doing her attack runs, she would be going fast.
Yes, sir. Warship.
At least we've
bearing
replenished the CO2.
closing.
Battery is still okay, so yeah.
Warship bearing 7, 4. Closing.
Coming in to rescue survivors, a bit too late. You should have been protecting this ship, not running away. Yes, it's close to the port, but it's night, and it's early at night, so... Of course, in reality, Types would have been already here, trying to get the ship in, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do the second attack. I would have been lucky to sort of done the first attack and then escaped. But those are the games for you. Okay, I'm going to speed this up. she finds us and we will get depth charge, then of course I will break in. Otherwise, I'll see you when I'm back on surface. Well, we have escaped. We are securely on our way to our patrol area. Torpedo tubes are reloaded, battery is recharged. So we will end the episode here. I hope you found the episode interesting. I certainly did. As I said, I wouldn't have thought we will get something like this. Right off the bat, it's great fun. I was thinking we'll get some junks and saipans and fishing boats to practice gunnery on. Maybe if we are lucky to get a merchant or so. And we get a big Japanese task force with a battleship. And we get right in the position. Sink her. And we do sink her. Yay. Very excited. Might set the tempo for the series a bit too high. So we will see. Anyways, if you did enjoy the first episode in this series, please consider subscribing, liking and commenting. All of that helps the channel a lot. Sharing as well. And I will see you at the next video, whenever that is, hopefully soon. Thank you and goodbye.